Once you've developed a research question, you may be tempted to type the entire question into the database. This isn't going to work well because databases will find sources based on the exact words or phrases you type in. Typing in an entire question will give the database too much information to try to match, so you'll end up with stuff that isn't precisely what you were looking for. To fix this problem, we break up our research question into keywords. Keywords represent the most important aspects of your research question or topic. You will use your keywords to search the database, which will word match your keywords against the text of journal articles, books, and other information sources. A good research question usually has 2 to 4 main concepts, which will become your keywords. Let's try identifying keywords in the following question. Are children who play video games more likely to be violent? Let's narrow down the main concepts of this research question. One part of the research question focuses on children, one on video games, and one on violence. From the first part of the question, we can pull out the keyword children. From the second part of the question, we can pull out the keyword phrase video games. We don't need to include play as a keyword because we can infer that any result discussing children and video games involves children playing them. From the last part of the question, we can pull out the keyword violent. This researcher is particularly interested in whether children who play video games are more likely to be violent. Basically, they want to know if there is a correlation between video games and violence. However, we do not need to include the phrase more likely as a keyword when we search the database. The researcher will use the information he or she finds to determine the correlation between video games and violence. From our research question, we have selected 3 keywords: children, video games, and violent. Take the time now to try to identify your own keywords from your research question. Once you have your keywords, you'll be able to broaden your search by also finding synonyms for those words. You can find the video on finding synonyms for your keywords in our video tutorial library.